up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best Saturday ever in the history of Saturdays that ever Saturdayed. Welcome back for some more Hogwarts Legacy. Wow, that music really kicked in pretty hardcore there, didn't it? It really, the music brought it this afternoon. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday afternoon. It's a balmy 82 degrees here in Michigan. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit stuffy. A little on the humid side is what I would say. Hopefully you guys are having the best weather ever where you're at. The weather's so nice that all you can think about is staying inside and watching me. Matter of fact, I take it back. I hope your weather's shitty and you don't have anything else to do but sit here and watch me. Thank you. Thank you. Sloan says, I have a guide that I swore by for the globstones to find them, and that helped me to find them if you want it. I'm just sort of, I try not to use guides or anything if at all possible. At some point, I'm probably going to end up using a guide if I'm going to be honest. But I try to find, when we go through these, I try not to look into anything for the game. That way, it's a surprise for me when anything comes up. And also, you guys can sort of help me along too as we make our way through. Because I kind of like to make our playthroughs like a joint playthrough. Not that kind of joint. Listen, you little hellion. Not that joint. Like a joint adventure. Like we're both enjoying it for the first time. I almost played some Destiny today. I'm not gonna lie. I almost took a break to go play some Destiny, but then I thought about not playing Hogwarts, and I was like, you know what? I can play Destiny after stream. It's cool. I'll just, yeah. I'm falling a little bit behind on some of the things that I want to get done in Destiny, so I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll just do a Destiny day and just take one day for Destiny. But man, that's fine. It took me 3 to 4 days to find them. Did it? There's only 6 of them, right? 6, if I'm not mistaken. Hence finding the guide. Yeah. I think, boy, when I mean, I keep an eye out for him. I'm always Revelio everywhere I go. It's weird though. I haven't seen him anywhere. Mrats, Mr. Zero TS, Mr. Storm, backwards. How are you today? It's good to see you, Mrats. Where you been? Where you been, bud? I miss Dexty. I miss Mrats. I've been thinking about Mrats and Dexty sending a message to both of you guys because I haven't seen you guys in the stream. And I get worried when I don't see you guys after a few days. I get worried. I was like, man, maybe I should send him a message. Good, working on a Saturday? That's bullshit. I got to work today too, so it's nice to know I won't suffer alone. What else was I going to say? There was something else that I was like, dude, I got to tell Chad about that. Man, I can't. Oh, you know what? See, we were talking yesterday. Yesterday, we had a little conversation about how there was just an absorbent amount of beautiful women that were walking through my store. And just everywhere I looked the day before yesterday, not last night, the night before, there were just beautiful women all over. We had a small conversation about that. And I mentioned how every time I looked up at one, they gave me a dirty look like I was a creeper or some shit. I'm like, I'm just putting stuff on a shelf. I'm looking because you're walking by me. Yes, you're beautiful. But why do I deserve a dirty look for that? And I mentioned that. Well, then last night, same deal. There was a whole bunch of beautiful women walking around again. I'm like, dude, what is that? What's all of a sudden like the best store ever in the history of ever for beautiful women? But then they were smiling at me yesterday. And I'm like, hi, how are you? I helped a few out find the products that they need and then remembered that the day before they thought I was a creep. So I tried to put off non-creepy vibes. Successful. It was amazing. Nobody gave me a dirty look at all. It was really actually a good night last night. I was out at 2 a.m. I worked for 4 hours last night. That was it. 4 hours and I was out of there. It was a good night though. I also had a conversation with this wonderful gentleman. He was an Indian gentleman that was getting on a flight and was looking for raw honey. He needed to take some kind of medication that he had. He needed to take it with raw honey. And man, this guy was freaking awesome. Also, let me take care of some things here while I'm talking. But this guy was awesome. He was giving me all kinds of tips for why honey was good. This happens all the time, more than you might think. This happens quite a bit where people will offer me medical advice without ever asking, and I love it. I hope he was a doctor because he had a lot, or a beekeeper because he had a lot to say about honey. But super freaking nice guy. We actually talked for like 20 minutes. Guy was really, really nice. telling me about all the good things about honey and how I had to make sure that it was from my local area. It had to be from Michigan because all the bees gather up the antibodies from the flowers all in the area, and those antibodies are specific to us and it'll help get rid of allergies. He's like, you have allergies? I said, nope, I've never been allergic or had allergies at all in my entire life. And he says, okay, this is a waste of time, and moved on. But yeah, he was asking me, do you think I can take this on the airplane? I'm like, I wouldn't. Listen, man, listen, in your demographic, you might not want to take the honey onto the plane. And he's like, you know what? You get a good point. And he's like, well, I'll just buy one for the night though. Me and him had a good laugh over it, but super awesome, dude. Really, really awesome, dude. Honey is absolutely fantastic for you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this guy was like the guru of honey, but he was also talking about, me and him went on about, he's like, how do you say it? Somehow we went into drinking water, and then I was like, dude, I never drink water, man. If I'm going to be completely honest, I drink coffee all day. He's like, you got to stop. You got to stop. You can't just be drinking coffee all day because the acidity in it and everything. He's like, at least in the morning before you eat or drink coffee, you have to have something in your belly. He's like, I only in the morning eat fruit and nuts. And yeah, it was a really awesome dude. Really awesome guy. At the end of the conversation, he's like, you know what? He's like, I think I'll take it. That way I don't miss my my medication tonight. And then, you know, if they don't let me on with it, then I'll just throw it away. And I was like, yeah, you know, TSA, they'll have trash there. You can throw it away, or you can give it to somebody that's not leaving on the plane or something. They might want it. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I think I'll do that. And then he turned towards me and was like, man, this is a great conversation. Thank you so much. And shook my hand and told me to have a great day. I told him good luck. And then yeah, went on his way, but instantly put me in a good mood. Instantly put me in a good mood. Dealing with somebody that was a regular old human and having a good conversation was nice. Rat says, I love honey. Local is the best for allergies. Exactly what he was going into. Exactly what he was going into. Gunnisher, what up? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. How are you today? Also, Queen, what up? Yeah, so, yeah, we had a big, long conversation. It was nice. Also, this was a little kid, too, last night that put a big old smile on my face. Little tiny kid, must have only been about 4 years old. His dad was he was in the cart when his dad's walking by, and I looked at him. I said, hey, how you doing? And he's like, not bad. How are you tonight? I'm like, good, thank you for asking. I was like, anything I can help you find? He's like, nope, I'm just looking. And then the kid goes, what's your name? And I was like, it's Jimmy. Just like that. And the kid, his face lit up when I was like, it's Jimmy. And his kid's face lit up. And I was like, what's your name? He's like, Sam. And it was the cutest fucking way I've ever heard Sam. It was like Samwise. He was my own personal Samwise Genji last night. Samwise. He was, I'm Sam. And I was like, nice to meet you, Sam. He's like, you too. It was just, yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night last night. I love days like that where you just, yeah. It was one of those nights too where I didn't care about what was happening around me. People were coming in my aisle trying to complain to me about shit, and I was just like, well, that's awesome. I just didn't care about nothing. It was a good day. It was a good day. You should have told him your real name is actually Frodo. It's Frodo. I'm going on an adventure. Wait, no, that's Bilbo. My bad. My bad, y'all. Gunnisher says, I'm just chilling. Goops says, sorry I'm late. I missed the alarm. Goops, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? You arrived precisely when you mean to. We're just going to take on a whole Lord of the Rings vibe today. As a wizard, you arrive precisely when you mean to, Goobin. It's good to see you, Goobs. How's your day going? Queen says, I'm all right. I'm just eating. I wouldn't have thought. I'm just eating something real quick before taking the dog to get her nails trimmed. I'm glad that you had a good night at work. I know it, right? It's always nice to have a good night and not always be, not always be miserable at work. Frodo is going to check on check the baggins. That was the Indian guy with the honey. Frodo would check his baggins at the TSA. No, forget it. Great, thanks for calling me a wizard. Well, you are, Goobs. I don't know if you've seen how magical you are, but to me, you're full of magical and intrigue, and I love you. Rat says you should check out the game PAX Day so I don't have to. You should check out this game so I don't have to. Ishi, what up? Akio. Ishi, good to see you. How are you today? PAX Day? Is that what you said the name of it was? Hold up. Hold up. Let me just copy this because I'll never spell that correctly. I can't even spell words I know how to spell correctly. So let's just copy that. We're going to put that over here into YouTube and see what we come up with. YouTube.
Throwing a flashback.
It's okay. I can see fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Ishi, thank you. I'm not in the full screen, so I can't flash you back. I can flash you, though, if you want. I'll flash you. I'll ruin your eyeballs, bud. What is the wand command for biggest penis? You know what? That's so funny. You instantly just reminded me. I wonder if Biggest Bennis ever did play this. You just reminded me of Biggest Bennis when you said that. Sorry. That is isn't it a Monty Python in the Holy Grail reference? Check. Is that what it is, Marats? Rockitsauce, flash us, but keep your socks. I always keep one sock on. Oh, and one sock, no, forget it. I don't remember, said Marats. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, so PAX Day. There's a new MMO that's releasing too, isn't there? Thrown in. Anybody know the name of it? Thrown in something or other? Is there like a... Oh, Co played it. If you want to check it, if you want a good opinion this is my opinion as well as what a good opinion is, Marats. But if you want good insight on the game as well, I know Co Carnage played it, and I got a lot of respect for Co. He's a wonderful content creator on top of being very knowledgeable and very unbiased in his game. Like me, unlike me, who one thing goes wrong in a game and I tell you that it's a piece of shit and that I want to slam the developer's head in a car door, actually happened. Co does not go in that direction. he stays level-headed. You can really count on him actually giving you a good... I don't know if he did a thoughts video on it, but he does thoughts videos all the time. I'm trying to find an actual trailer or something for it. Can I get just a trailer? PAX Day. Trailer. Give me this. Okay. I'm putting it up on the big screen here. I'm putting it up on the big screen. You guys ready for it? Marats wants us to take a look at this. He wants me to play it so he don't have to. But let's see here. This is the all footage captured in real time. Let me kill the music for a second. What is this? Immediately reminds me of a game that we played way back in the day. It was like a medieval city builder. Immediately reminds me of it. Looks better though. It's so crazy how... Oh shit. That's a fucking bear. It's so crazy how even low budget games can look amazing now thanks to Unreal Engine. I'm guessing this is Unreal Engine. It might not be though, I could be wrong. But it's so crazy just how good lower budget games can look now. I love that. That's a good thing. Going medieval, says Goops? It's supposed to be an open world MMO, no classes. Your gear gives you abilities. Just seems interesting. I like the idea of that immediately. Oh, look at, they were building a straight up fucking town there. You're right, Ishi. Throne in Liberty. That's the one I want to check out. Let's actually watch a video of that right after. Was there just me, or was there something going down the center of the screen at the very end of that? Am I tripping? Is there something that went down the center of the screen right here? Back it up more. was just me. It's something else. I didn't. Great job cleaning the glasses, idiot. your cursor, perhaps? Maybe it was your cursor, idiot. Not that. Not that, asshole. This is funny. I knew what you meant. Knew what you meant, Goobs. All right, Throne and Liberty. That's the other one I want to check out. That one looks pretty cool. How much is it? Anybody know? What's the price? It's got to be on Steam, right? Let's look it up on... No, not Discord. Not the Discord. Not the Discord. Steam. Is that... Am I pronouncing it right? Pax Day? Pax Day? Oh, it's a full... That's a full pricer, buds. I don't know. Hey, they want a... Oh, wow. Okay, no, you can buy it for $39.99. Then there's the Founders Pack for $59.99. I immediately looked at it, seen $59.99. I'm like, whoa, I don't know. This is early access for $59. Holy shit! I'd have been a little mad about that one, but no, that's all right. $39.99 for ain't bad. The Master Pack is $99.99. That's fucking insane. Does it have a sub fee? Yeah, that's a good question. Is there a sub fee for it? Look, let me open it back up here. I just shut it down. I didn't even look. Yoink. Here's some prices. Journeyman Artisan upgrade. Artisan to Master upgrade. It don't look like it. It don't look like it does. But I guess you never know till you're in game, right? But it is early access. I'm trying to stay away from early access games right now. I'm at a point where I feel like every time I get in early, and I have a lot of early access games, like way more than you should have. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, Ushi, we're going to check on that, Ishi. I don't know. We're about to find out. The Master Pack just gives you 2 extra character slots, 2 extra building plots, and some recipes. Ooh. I hate when I'm not a big fan of selling character slots. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one. That irks me a bit. All right, we're going to check out Throne and Liberty too. This is one that I had just seen the other day and didn't even know that this was a game that was coming out, but it looks really good, yo. Let's look for like a trailer for this. I'm surprised. Is this already out too? I think this is already out. Wow, that's 2 years old. Not that one. 1 month ago, official release date reveal trailer. Hold up. Hold up. Get it up on the big screen. Get it up on the big screen.
Long ago. The star of Siliveth shattered. Its fragments spread across the land, granting immense power to a lucky few. But where there is light, there is also darkness. Malevolent forces have arisen, seeking to claim the power of the stars for themselves. You must harness this celestial power.
Oh shit, are they turning into birds?
Against the Archeum Legion and free our world.
Oh, that's fucking dope right there.
Is a vast, living, breathing open world with diverse environments to explore and deadly enemies to defeat. Shapeshift into legendary creatures to carry you through the air and over the waves. Push back against the Legion in tactical combat across a seamless world. Take up arms and join others as you fight alongside fellow guild members. As your skill grows, you'll unlock powerful new abilities.
Okay, this looks pretty dope. It's free to play, by the way.
Adjust your fighting style to counter your enemies. Use ranged attacks to draw your enemies in. And swap to hard-hitting melee to finish them off. The Legion isn't the only enemy you'll need to fight. Battle other players in PvP dungeons.
That's an actual dungeon. That looks pretty badass.
Sieges, open world combat, and conquest battles for territory. Gather your guild. Prepare for battle and claim the throne.
Play the open beta. Is that what it is? No, launches September 17th. So it's not actually out. It's free. It's free. It is a free-to-play MMO right there. Why did this go to a black screen? Here, let's try this again. So I'm having issues. Oh, God damn it. Why do I always do that? I'm having issues having Windows pop up on the full screen when I go to the new monitor. I don't know why. Yeah, that looked fun as hell, doesn't it? Yeah, it's free to play. Wait, is it? Or you're not? I lied. Pre-purchase Throne Early Access Standard Edition, $39.99. It does not look like it has a subscription. You can play 5 days ahead of full release. Starts approximately in 7 weeks. So you start September 12th instead of the 17th. Early access packs. Just packs for early access. I don't see anything as far as battle passes or anything go, which I'm not opposed. I actually like battle passes as a way to make extra money for companies. I like battle passes. The only thing I don't like is that you buy a battle pass. Technically, you're buying the content within that pass. I don't like when it goes away and then all your shit's just gone. I feel like any battle pass nowadays, if you buy a battle pass, you should still, I'm not saying at the end of a season when it's all done or at the end of the whatever the battle pass, however long it ends or lasts, at the end of it, that you should just be given the stuff. I'm saying that you should always be able to earn XP for that battle pass. I feel like from here on out, at this point, we've had enough battle passes. Whenever you have a battle pass and then it moves on to like the next battle pass, you should be able to pick which one you want to earn XP for. I feel like that's a pretty straightforward thing. I feel like I don't know why other games don't do that already. I don't know why it's not a widespread thing at this point. Another thing is, especially with so much FOMO nowadays, like we all have a fear of missing out on something. Sorry, I know I've been slacking on the chat here, guys. My bad. Barnacles on the airborne whale. I know it. That looks so cool, didn't it, Brats? That actually looks super badass. I like the shape shifting. Yeah, that's actually an in-game thing. They turned into actual birds while they were jumping off the cliff there. That was badass. That was dope. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Another thing that I hope isn't there is necessary force sub. Yeah, like ESO has for ESO Plus. I don't feel ESO, you don't necessarily have to sub for it. The only thing that it offers to you, the only reason I ever subscribed to ESO was for that unlimited bag for like your shit, your ingredients. The unlimited ingredients bag. It's not like it wasn't necessary, but it was better with it. I hear ESO is so much better with it. It's just convenience is what it is. It's just convenience. So essentially, as you're going along, you pick up mats along the way, or you're mining as you go along and do shit. And essentially, everything gets automatically thrown into this little sack. And if you subscribe for 1 month, and then you go out, you can honestly, if you concentrate on making it a thing and making sure you don't ever like miss some of the things that you're walking by. There is a lot of materials to gather throughout the entire game too, so even that's a little tough. But I bet you right now at this point, granted I subbed a lot to ESO, at this point I could probably jump into ESO and never would have to ever subscribe again because I have so much shit mats in my bag. Rat says, I played ESO and I've gone back several times to try and play it, but I just cannot get into it. Yeah. See, I've done all of ESO. Like, well, with the exception of Necrom, and then I know they just had a new, what do you call it, expansion that came out. I didn't do that. I didn't play that one either. ESO's, it's a really, really good, especially if you want to get into the world of Elder Scrolls and dive into the, I mean, there's so much story content. I'm talking, I probably have 2,000 hours in that game just clearing actual quests and content. It's huge. It's a huge game. It is good. It is a very good MMO in my opinion. A very good MMO. I feel like, granted, I played very little of WoW, but I actually hated WoW. I know, blasphemy, right? I'm about to get fucking hacked and then tarred and feathered. I hated WoW, but I actually liked ESO. I like the combat in ESO better for some reason. I don't know why. Jake, what up? Welcome back. How are you? Good to see you. How is your Saturday going? Goop says, you know the saying from Alien in space, no one can hear you scream. This one from the developer of Stardust is right on point. In space, your friends can make you scream. I enjoyed ESO. I will say that if you guys are looking for an MMO where you don't have to have other players to play, I think ESO is the one. And I don't think you need the subscription. I will say that. Look at how big that is now. Why is it so fucking big, Jake?
Mr.
Jake, you're
has gifted a tier 1 sub to Jake Starthifnef Geek. They have given 45 gift subs in the channel.
Trying to talk, voice in the box. Jake, congratulations. You just got gifted a sub by the wonderful Mrats, or Mr. Zero TS, as the bot likes to call him. Mrats, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's 45 gifted subs to the channel. That's fucking insane. Thank you so much, Mrats. You're wonderful, man. I appreciate you. I'm good and it's going great. Thank you. All right, we should probably fire up the game now. It's all, gosh damn, man. A half hour just flies by, doesn't it? A half hour at the beginning of the stream just fucking cruises by. All right, good chat, everybody. I'm firing up the game now. Everyone shut up and watch. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was a joke. I don't like this guy. He's an asshole. Oh, we're about to get an ad break too. So anybody, well, you don't have to worry about that, Jake. Congratulations. But anybody that is not subscribed, beware. We are about to get an ad break. I'll wait to start gameplay until after the ad break. We're about a minute out from that. Oh, it's in progress right now, isn't it? Actually, forget it. Too late. It was a shitty warning. Super shitty warning there, Rocket. Don't worry, we gotta prepare our shaders anyways. This will take forever. I'm on an ad-free mission, says Mrats. Mrats, you know what? You're a humanitarian. You and Goobs got something in common. He delivers food to people when they need it, and you do things like prevent them from having to watch ads. And that is a humanitarian in its own right. I live in Vermont, so it's 3:30. Yeah, it's 3:30 here as well. Yep. Yep, I'm actually in Michigan, Jake. I'm in Michigan. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's done. I thought we had longer. We'll wait this 30 seconds, then we'll go ahead and get started. What's the goal for? Oh, we gotta check out. What the hell is this? Link your Harry Potter fan club to your WB Games account to unlock free exclusive items. I already did it. Thanks for the advertisement. Shitheads. I think I should be linked. I don't know why that even came up. It should be. Message of the day. What does that say? There was something hidden in the game. Goob says 9:30 p.m. for me. Goob's a time traveler. He's from the future. Mirko says, Rockitsauce, imagine if you were in Greenbow, Alabama. I love that movie, by the way. What the fuck's the name of the movie? Why can't I think of it? Dude, you want to hear some fucked up shit too? Here, listen to this. The other day at work, I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing, and I hear somebody say, Jimmy? And I looked up and I didn't see like nobody familiar right away when I first looked up. So I put my head back down thinking I was just hearing shit. And then I hear it, Jimmy? And I was like, I looked up and I seen my niece's ex-boyfriend. I love this kid. I absolutely love this kid. And it was Forrest Gump. Thank you for that. Forrest Gump reference check. But I've known this kid since he was probably 14, 15 years old. It's 10 years. 10 years I've known him now. And immediately I saw him. I'm like, oh, no fucking way. And I went up and I gave him a hug right away. I'm like, how are you, man? It's nice to see you and everything. And we started bullshitting. I was like, dude, it's so funny. I was just talking with my sister about you. And I went to, I asked her, man, have you seen how, and I went to, like, I'm getting old, or this is the beginning of dementia or some shit, man. But I literally had no name. It was like, I knew his face. I know him. I know his name. I knew his last name. All right. Like, but the first name literally was a complete, like, reaching for dust. It was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing there when it came for a name. And I went, dude, what the fuck? He's like, I'm not going to tell you. And I was like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry, man. There's no way. Happens to me all the time. But I've never actually went to call somebody by their name and never been able to even reach for, like, you know, most of the time someone's name is on the tip of your tongue. Like when I was thinking about Forrest Gump is on the tip of my tongue. You know what I'm saying? And, but his name, it was just nothing. I just reached for nothing. It was just like file corrupted, gone. I told him, dude, I'm so sorry, man. That is fucking bullshit. He's like, it's okay. It's only because we probably haven't seen each other in about 5 years now. It's like, it's only been 5 years. I'm like, dude, there is no excuse. You're one of my favorite people in the world, man. This is one of the best kids I've ever met. Like, he's such a good kid. And he's not a kid anymore. Now he's like 25 years old, but yeah. It was it was a moment where I'm like, dude, am I gonna have Alzheimer's now? Is this how it starts? I've never had it where it was just a complete blank. Nothing. Data corrupted. Just an empty file. It was like I opened the file in my brain and there was nothing there. It was just a vanilla folder. And I was like, well, shit. I had to look his name up in my phone. I still have his number in my phone. I'm like, oh, Eric! My boy! I felt so fucking horrible. I'm like, what a cunter I am, man. It's probably like, dude, he fucking forgot me. I can never forget this kid. He's one of my favorite people in the world. I felt so fucking bad. That's called BSOD? What is BSOD? I hate to even ask. Why did I even repeat that? Why did I say those words? What is BSOD? All right, give it to me. Give it to me. It was a stroke. Dude, that's the way I felt. Like I had a fucking stroke, Mrats. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Just a tint of old timers, just a tiny bit. Just a flash of what could happen if you don't take care of yourself, Jimmy. I'm only 20 years old, and he's like 5 years older than me. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. Did I miss something else that you said? I feel like I missed something. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm jumping around in chat again. I do this all the time. Nice. We're almost state neighbors. We really are. Vermont's only like, 3,000 miles. No, how far is Vermont away from Michigan? I mean, a straight line, it's probably not that far, but... Oh, you're 20, so he's only 5 years older than you. I get what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, he's a super good kid, man. Oh my God. I've never heard the kid has nothing bad to say about anybody. He's just a good guy. Got his head on straight. He's good. Blue screen of death. That was me. Maybe, you know what? I probably had the Cloud Strike fucking update come through on my brain. And then that was it. Blue screen of death. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm an idiot. Yup, that's called the blue screen of death, Jimmy. Rocket, that's the blue screen. The Matrix glitch. Something, man. I was just like, Jesus Christ, this can't be happening. We need a good color for the background today. Echo. Change studio lights to brown.
Okay,